Greetings and welcome, everyone. It's All You Can Geek Moviecast episode 688 miles per hour. I'm one of your hosts, Jim Gass, joined by Mike Sneedy,
What's up?
Corey Feinsod,
Hey yo.
and Tony Korkanakis.
Hey, hey, hey.
Welcome, guys. Welcome, listeners. Welcome, viewers. We are live, once again, live. Twitch, Tuesday nights, 8 o'clock. Please join us. We will chat with you guys as much as we can. We appreciate the viewers. Welcome, everybody who's joining us. And we're also on YouTube. All the content's over there. Subscribe to both channels. That way you get notified when we post over there, because Twitch only keeps these things up for a week and then it throws them away. So YouTube keeps them forever, I think. I hope. We'll see. Anyways, 688 of the Movie Cast, guys. It's been an exciting week. Corey and I, we checked out the latest and greatest of the box office, the monster that is Dune 2. Dune Part 2. Not Dune 2, Dune Part 2. Yeah, so... when I was there, I was I don't know, I was expecting like more of a role from the villain, I guess, when I was talking about the villain. But overall, the further I got away from this movie, the more impactful it's been for me. It's been a like visually stunning, sound, audio. It was a fantastic film. I'll just go that far. I really enjoyed it. So the more like, yeah,
Masterpiece in filmmaking.
Yeah.
Sure.
Masterpiece.
it was
Yeah.
very good. Like it's like
As far as like movies I've seen recently, I would list it up there. For me personally, I was like blown away by the filmmaking in this. Like I want to give like Denis
Yeah.
Villeneuve, like I don't know how to say his name. The director, he's one of my favorite directors.
Yeah.
He's
Better learn how to say
he's-
his name then.
seriously, because he's just been blowing me away with everything he's done, like in recent history, and he hasn't like missed a beat at all. And the sound,
He
the
was
editing,
the new Blade Runner guy, right?
yeah,
Yes.
Blade Runner 2049, which was my movie
Yeah.
of the year that year, I think.
Yeah, it was.
And this is like on the just ups the ante on what he's done in the past as far as spectacle goes. Like when you want to go see like a big blockbuster movie, this is a big blockbuster movie and it delivers on all those things. Like what you want to go to a movie theater to see a movie for, he delivers that. But I want to also like shout out to like the cinematographer, the sound designer, like all those people that put this together, because they all
The
had
theater.
they had to put that effort in there to make this possible. But like
It's 100% a
vision.
theater movie. It's a theater movie.
yeah, it
100%.
is amazing.
So
I was
No,
blown away.
I concur with what Corey said. So I do wish that I had watched part one to refresh myself at the start of this film. I didn't do that, thinking like, oh, I know what's going on with the story, and I do most of the point. Like I know most of it, but like obviously some of the intricacies were a little bit vague from what happened how many years ago now. But like immediately, just you're entrenched back into this world that is so impressive what they did. And I will say, we saw it in Dolby Cinema. The sound is just so powerful that like I know people want to get that IMAX experience, but I'm telling you guys, you got to check out that Dolby Cinema version. That sound is insane with the sandworms, the
No,
epic.
I've seen it
Yeah.
in Dolby. I now want to see it IMAX because I want to see it
Interesting.
in the format that it was
Was it
filmed
filmed
in.
in IMAX?
Because
larger format.
it was filmed
Yeah, it
in
was.
IMAX, and they said the first one they filmed the outside scenes in IMAX, and the inside scenes they didn't. But this time they filmed it all because they didn't want to have that, drastic, or not drastic, but that like,
Change.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, it
But
was
yeah, no,
great.
it was amazing. I will
Have
say
you-
like
now,
the
Corey-
usage of sound in this movie
Oh,
is
it's
just
great.
amazing. And there's a sequence at the end where like they just let the ambient sounds and the sound effects of the people, they just let that take center stage. And
Yes.
that was my favorite moment in this movie. It was amazing.
I mean, there was a lot of great. For me, there was a lot of great moments. I don't want to give away too many things, so I'll just do locations like a Coliseum kind of esque location. That sound in that place was amazing, and just like the sandworm part, like the sandworm, the impact of the arrival of the sandworms is just never misses. Like it just the thunking and it's like Tony. It's like the Godzilla scare, like over and over again. It's like that same impression. Like it is 100% that. So yeah, very good, excellent movie. Had a lot of fun watching it. Didn't get a popcorn bucket. Corey didn't either.
No.
But
No, it's like one of those things where you see a big budget film and how they use their budget, and you're like, all right, like they were
You know
smart
what
about it,
it
and
was,
and this was really well done. And then you look at like Godzilla minus one, it's like they were really smart with their budget and what they did with the movie they made, and they made their movie as big as they possibly could on the budget, which is incredibly impressive what they did.
Yeah.
But then like you see a movie like Dune and you're like, oh wow, like this when you have the money, this is what you can make. It's pretty impressive.
It's funny. You
I
mentioned
do.
that.
Yeah. What's that?
Oh, just really quick, because the director for Godzilla recently gave an interview, and he's like, I don't want to say what number the budget was because everyone else is going to expect me to make a movie on that budget.
Right. No, that's so smart. There's no way you're gonna be able to replicate that.
There's
But,
crafty guys, but like this is when you get like an untethered budget. It's not really untethered, but
No, and for what they like, what I heard, like we talked about last week, like we were hearing like Gladiator was like double this budget, which is almost just crazy. But like, I don't think this movie is for everyone. Like to be fair, like the themes and because it is very much like a religious propaganda type of like story where it's a cautionary tale of what someone's influence, like one person's influence, can have on a people in a way.
Yeah.
And
no, I mean it's.
I think
it tells a good story with that. I mean, I think it tells.
Well, that's what it is, right?
Mostly
heretics. Is that it?
In a way, but it's like almost cautionary.
Yeah.
Because like you have those different viewpoints on the situation and.
Yeah. Yep. So I gotta say though, like it reminds me how much I do enjoy Josh Brolin as an actor. Like that guy, so good in his roles. So
yeah, and I have to say, Timothy Chalamet, like I give him a lot of credit here. He did a fantastic job.
Yep.
In this number one gamer.
Is this on Warner Brother or Max or
Legendary? What?
You can watch the first part on Hulu right now on Hulu. Yeah,
I think it was on Max initially. I think remember it was like a big deal. It was like on Max.
It was on Netflix. They're like leaving soon, and then I was like, okay, I'll check it out. And then I went to boot it up today. Actually, ironically, I wanted to talk about that, but it was gone. I was like, cool.
Oh
yeah. I just saw it on Hulu. So, but yeah. Cool. I enjoyed it. It is the number one movie in America right now and in the world. 82.5 million opening, destroyed movies, destroyed like box office worldwide. Actually, I think it's at 181. I think worldwide right now. On its way
crazy
to.
I think 81 is all it made. Like.
Yeah, but that's like.
No, I know
it's
good for it, but like.
What's coming out?
Considering like what this movie should be doing.
What's coming out? But. It's gonna have great legs. It's not gonna it's gonna have.
It's long though. It's really long.
Was it like 3 hours?
It's over 2.5. Over 2.5 hours.
It's over 2.5, and because I remember we got there at 5:30. We left after 8:30. But there's trailers, don't forget. So, yeah. So
and there's no stinger at the end, so you're not sitting through.
Don't sit.
Anything.
That's good to know.
Cool. Yeah. All right. That's. I mean. For me, I watched the first episode of Ninja Kamui. So I watched the first episode. What Kamui? Yeah, Kamui. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Kamui. So I watched Kamui. Yeah, I watched the first episode of that, which is quite bloody. Obviously. Yeah, I know. We've heard it. But it kept getting recommended to me, so I'm like, I gotta check this out. And you've talked about it enough where I'm like, I gotta look at this. So yeah, it doesn't fail to. Definitely doesn't fail to deliver on that first episode for action and blood. So I definitely enjoyed that. And I gotta say, guys, I'm completely caught up with Shogun, even the latest episode. I'm very much enjoying that show.
Nice.
Like, very much. I don't want to overhype it for you guys, so that's where I'll leave it. But I think you should all watch it, or not all. Maybe Mike not, but it's so good. I like it a lot. I would definitely strongly recommend you guys check it out. So.
Watch it right now or watch it like 2 years when you mention it again?
Well, no, I'm gonna finish this season. Obviously, I just hope it gets renewed.
No, I'm saying, should I watch this now or should I wait 2 years after you tell me about it to watch it?
I got you. It's gonna be like that. Yeah.
Well, we have to wait till the second season's announced.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, that's my rule. Yeah, but I touted this thing like early in the most anticipated. I believe I talked about this, and it has not disappointed.
No, I've heard really good things about it. So.
Yeah. So
that's
it for me.
Is it just one a week, or is it all out? Or?
It's one. There was 2 episodes the first week, and then this last episode. So there's 3 right now,
and they're like
which is
an
a good.
hour.
The first one's over an hour, and then the second one's back underneath the hour, like 50 minutes. And so is this other one.
How
50
many
minutes.
episodes are supposed to be in the season?
I thought they're doing 8. I think they're doing 8.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's good content. It's like the acting is just so good. It's just so good. And if you watch it on Hulu, you get it's a Hulu original, so you get the swearing, you get the blood, or whatever they're swearing and you get it from the Portuguese point of view, so you get the English dub in they're supposed to be speaking Portuguese to each other, but you're getting the English side, and then the Japanese side subtitled the entire show, which is really cool. So you apparently can watch it dubbed if you wanted to. I've heard my friend was watching it that way. I didn't know that was a thing, but if you watch it on Hulu instead of watching it on FX, you get the actual original content of the show. So there's obviously some cuts they made for TV that they didn't do on Hulu original. So
Gotcha.
Yep. All right, that's it for me. Corey, finishing up for you.
Just the animes.
Yeah.
Nothing
Okay.
else new other than Dune.
Tony,
I finished up Avatar on Netflix.
I didn't finish that yet. I'm on 4. I'm done with 4.
Oh, I did start watching that.
Yeah.
Well, overall, I liked it, not loved it. I think they did a good enough job that I'm interested in season 2, and hoping that with the feedback and whatnot, they can make hopefully
Some
the
adjustments.
budget. Do an even better job the second time around. Because the thing is I think I mentioned it last week, but when you have child actors actually performing and not just people that can pass off as children via a voice thing, people are like, oh, the main characters they can't. I'm like, they're child actors. What?
Yeah.
Only so much.
Expect? You got to lower your expectations a little
Yeah.
bit. It's unfair to compare that to a professional voice actor that's just providing a higher pitch to come across as a child and stuff like that. There were some odd choices in differences between obviously the source material and the show. I'm hoping it comes around and slots in. And my thought process is they want to humanize some of the characters more, because some of them were just sort of twirling a mustache in the show, right? Where it's oh yeah, this dude is clearly just evil. He has no other thing. He's not 3-dimensional or anything. It's just he's evil, and that's all he likes to do. It's okay, well, we'll see if it pans out and everything like that. But just in terms of a first time experience, okay, well, got to do something a little different from the source material, because again, even if they followed it to a T, people would still be upset about it, right? They'd be
It's
what's the
I always
point?
ask, what are you making it for? What's it doing that's new? I said it last week. So
Well, look at the Lion King, right? The Lion King live action movie was why does that exist, right?
Exactly.
And so here, it's what does this add to the Avatar fandom and stuff? And it's exciting to see them take their own or use their own take on things, but at the same time, it does lack a little bit of the charm, maybe, that I don't know. There's just something that's missing for me, that I'm not binging this and oh, I can't wait for the next thing. But I'm also oh, I really want to see what they do with book 2, because that's when I think it gets really, really good. And well, where are they taking these storylines that they're going with?
Yeah, and I think the biggest issue there is in the animation they had 20-something episodes, right, to do the whole season, and a 20-minute episode could be dedicated to them being at this one location doing this one thing, right? And with the show, you're only getting 8-hour-longish episodes, right? But that doesn't mean they could just be whisked away from location to location to location. It'd probably be, I'm not a director or anything like that, but I'm assuming that would be too hard to follow and really drive the storyline across and stuff like that. So you're missing a bit more of the camaraderie and the building the friendship, which is kind of the foundation of season 1, right? That is one thing I'll admit. It doesn't feel like they're really that close of a friend group or anything like that. So I'm hoping they get that feedback and up that in season 2 and stuff like that. But by all means, I'm fine with it. I'd say it's maybe solid 7.5. I mean, it's not anything to write home about, but I'm not offended by its existence. And if it brings new fans into the series and revitalizes the franchise, and we're gonna get more stuff out of it, I'm can't be mad at that.
Yeah.
The one thing I'd say that it feels like things are moving quick, because it has to. And yet it also feels like Aang is taking forever to learn anything other than airbending. It's what? Wait, what?
Yeah.
Isn't the whole point for you to start learning other things?
Yes. Yep. Agree.
Yep. All right. Mike.
Nope.
By the way, Mike, I do think just in terms of your love of visuals and talking about movies, I think you should check out Dune. I'm ready to. I
First
think
one?
you could. Yeah, I think you. I think
It's-
you like. It's part one. You can watch that and see what you
There's
think.
a couple things. I mean, yeah, I have to watch part one, and
Yeah.
I don't know. Timothy Chalamet makes me angry when I look at his face. So
Just there's something about his face. No, I get it.
Yeah.
I get that part of it, but I think like just in terms of the way it does like cinema presentation, I think you'd appreciate that. 'Cause I think you did like film study, didn't you?
yeah,
I remember it. See, I remember things about you. So I think you'd enjoy this film actually. All right. Both of them. It's something you should probably put on your horizon to check out.
Yeah, I'll probably watch the first one, and if I can catch a matinee by next week, maybe.
Yeah. Cool. All right. That's it for what we've been up to. We talked about a little bit about the box office. Like I said, there's not much else to talk about there. Madam Web, abysmal. It's gonna flop. And Sydney Sweeney was on SNL and said she didn't even. You wouldn't even know she was in that
she's
movie.
like, if you saw me, no, you didn't. It's like, oh man,
Yeah.
like
Making fun of her own movie. Yeah. So not doing good. But all right, let's talk about some news. Let's see what we've got here on the old news list. Okay, so Will Forte talks about his role. We talked about the Coyote versus Acme getting canceled by Warner Brothers. Will Forte? I thought it was Fort. I thought you do the E at the end of his name. I'm sorry. I apologize.
You definitely do that.
I did not know that. Will Forte. So he was talking about it. I guess he went on the record about talking about it. He made a whole quote about the situation. I guess when he heard the news, it was getting deleted. He hadn't seen it, and he thought it was just that's because the film was crap. And then after he got to see it himself now finally, and he doesn't understand why the studio was shutting it down after all the hard work that went into it, and the thing looks very visually beautiful. It's funny, sweet, sincere, and he just doesn't understand the point of the tax write-off. He's not happy. Basically, I don't know who would be as an actor, but this just like, would this prevent the studio? Like, would this prevent actors from working for that studio? Would you be that selective?
I mean, the creatives already saying if the rumor mill's to be believed, a lot of creatives like that's absolutely part of the process now, where they're like, why would I take this to Warner Brothers? Why would I make a deal with them when they've canceled so many projects over the past couple of years, right? Like, you're gonna commit and spend years of your life making something, and then there's like
have to get thrown in the gutter. Yeah, thrown out right in the trash. And to like shop it for double the amount you're writing it off, more than double the amount you're writing the tax write off for.
Yeah, and that's the other thing is, I mean, the U.S. government's even, or the FTC or something.
Yeah, you
somebody's
have to be
going after this.
You have
like,
to be.
You can't make something and then not release it just for a tax write off, right? Because that's essentially you're kind of stealing from the government at that point, right? Like you're just being like,
it's got to be some sort of embezzlement kind of thing, right? It's got to be something like that, like just
absolutely.
fraud. There's a fraud there. There's definitely fraud. But it's like it's like a money laundering scheme, essentially. Wouldn't it be? Kind of. But I don't know. We'll see. But it wasn't good. I mean, everybody had said that like that. The only one that was silent so far, I think, about it has been James Gunn, who obviously has a role in DC.
Yeah, obviously he's not gonna fucking say shit because he can't bite the hand that feeds him. But it'd be cool if Zob just fucking woke up dead tomorrow or something. But
woke up dead.
Wow.
Or we woke up to the news that he was dead. I mean, that'd be cool.
I was gonna say, you don't really wake up and
you don't wake up dead.
He's not the only leadership that is problems though for them.
No, but that's the first one, and then
there's some other guy said something we'll talk about in the game cast.
Yeah. Well,
exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, you just go down the line, Just...
That's what I'm saying before. But I will say that we had some news from James Gunn that was good from the DC world. I got a little symbol for Superman on Superman's birthday. He gave the suits symbol that he's using, and he changed the name of the movie from Superman Legacy to just simply Superman now.
That's fine, but like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm not a Superman fanboy or anything like that. Like, just showing the symbol means nothing to me. I don't know, personally. Like, show the suit, right? At least show the suit.
Yeah, I got you. I thought he was going to reveal the suit. I was shocked to only get the little S symbol, which is a different S than we've gotten on the screen.
We got a leak of a suit, right?
Did we?
It's not real. It was not real. It was debunked.
Okay.
It was AI. So, I mean, the S looks cool. It's got the same grading as the Man of Steel suit, I would say, right? Same grading material.
It's got the texture to it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just a line inside of a shield shape, so it just makes the S, but there's just like a line, a slash, and that's all it looks like.
Yeah, something about it.
Looks like half an S.
Yeah, I got you on that, but I'm excited for it still. I hope it's good. They cast actually Perry White which was cool. Let me bring up who that. Oh, my mouse is terrible on this computer. It really is. I forget the actor that they cast for him. It is
Perry White being the
Wendell Pierce.
Wendell Pierce.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Wendell Pierce from, let me give you something he was in so you guys have it. But he's going to play Perry White. The last one to play, I think Perry White was Lawrence Fishburne, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, Wendell Pierce he's in the Jack Ryan series, The Wire.
Okay.
So he's on TV shows.
Oh, thanks.
You know.
No, I was gonna say like Perry White. Who's Perry White? To people don't know.
Suits.
He's the
Oh, go on. Yeah.
no, the editor in chief, I suppose, of Daily Planet.
Yeah. So, yeah, cool.
Superman's
little
boss.
cast news.
Or Clark
cast
Kent's boss, I should say.
Yep. That's right, Clark Kent. But yeah, and let's see what else we have here. We're talking about movies and getting made and not getting made. Just continue back into that was the news from Disney's the new Disney live action boss, David Greenbaum, pitched his approach to greenlight projects, basically as, does this film need to exist? That's his philosophy that he's proceeding with. Again,
Bold strategy.
it's a bold strategy here. Again, in theory, sounds fantastic, but I think Tony, you seconded my thought of like, does he actually follow through with that? Right? I mean, it's like,
the thing is,
What needs to exist though? Like that's always.
well, I mean, if
funny.
it's going to do something new, we just talked about with Avatar. Is it doing something new? Is it bringing us something new? Right? That's what you're looking for, right?
Yeah, I mean, I would like that because, I mean, for me personally, the live action versions of the movies I've seen of theirs haven't really done anything much for me. Like, Beauty and the Beast was alright, you know?
Yeah, it was
But
okay.
Aladdin,
Yeah.
I thought was shit. Didn't even see Lion King.
I didn't see
Dumbo,
Lion King either.
I thought we talked about a long time ago.
I
being
didn't see
bad.
Dumbo either. Yeah.
No one saw Dumbo.
Whatever, but like, it just. I don't think any of these. I mean, Beauty and the Beast did fine, but I think Aladdin did okay, or Lion King did okay. Did decent.
I thought Aladdin
I
did
think
okay. Lion King did
did well.
okay.
Aladdin.
Aladdin did pretty well, I thought.
Yeah.
Most of them did okay, except for Dumbo.
Pinocchio was out too. Don't forget,
Oh,
wasn't it?
no, can't forget about that too.
The Little
Yeah.
Mermaid.
Oh, Little
Yeah,
Mermaid.
Pinocchio.
That just came out. Yeah.
Came
So that one did pretty well.
I
That
thought
one
was
did
like
pretty well.
that
did
came out
it?
2 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I
Little
thought it was
Mermaid
like
did pretty
around COVID times.
Yeah.
No.
No, it was just recently as in 2 years. Yeah, but
I was like, "Are you gaslighting me? Do I have to look up 2023? Because like, I was like, I don't remember that being in theaters."
yeah, I don't think so. I think it's 2022 that one. Oh, it was 2023. Boom! It
What?
was 2023.
It
film.
was?
Yeah, August
Wow.
25th,
All
2023.
in August, even like is not even that.
Wait,
That
is
was
it?
Little
Far
Mermaid.
back. What?
Was that far back? Oh, sorry, May 26th. May
Oh,
26th.
okay, I was gonna say like
I was gonna
August
say,
is
like,
like
May
what?
26th. May
Okay.
26th.
6 months.
Yeah.
So
So I don't know. It's whatever. Like, I think this is just mainly going to be an excuse for them to be more selective about movies.
that's what they're
Again,
doing, anyways. Budgets.
Like,
Budgets.
they got high on, the pre-COVID, oh, we can release anything and be rewarded with it, right? And again, now it's a retraction.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we can't just put something out and have it be instantly profitable anymore. They have to actually, make a good movie. So,
Yeah.
old words, I don't really think it has anything to do with
Yeah.
the end result.
We'll see. And we're getting live action Moana, live action Frozen, right?
Those are the next ones, yeah.
I think the Moana's shelved for now, right? Because they're doing Moana 2 this year. They haven't actually said that they're doing continuing
No,
that.
they said
Did they say it?
doing live action.
Okay.
Moana.
I know
I thought
that
they
The Rock
shelved it.
is reprising his role.
Yeah. So, all right. Lastly,
I
in the
mean,
news, we've
are we
got
surprised by that?
no, not at all. We got the Fallout TV series creator talking about the show coming out. Obviously, they're hyping it up. Comes out in April, for those wondering. They had some teaser posters released for it. It does visually look like pretty good.
Trailer
Like,
was very impressive.
yeah. I like his approach to it, by the way. They're talking about this as being like it's like a Fallout 5 because with the gaming universe the way it is, the games are created based, completely separated essentially from each other with new antagonists, new cities, or protagonists, new cities,
Well,
and
antagonists too, sure.
and antagonists, yes, but protagonists. But so their take on this is a new story in a new city, and it's their own version. So you're getting a Fallout 5 essentially with the story. That's what he's comparing.
And that's
to.
fine.
And
It's
it's
kind of the opposite of what we talk about, right? Like it's it's an adaptation, sort of, but not really. It's more of just like, hey, it's set in the Fallout universe, and it's not going to be
Gives
a
them
game
freedom.
you've played before, right? Yeah, absolutely.
It gives them freedom.
That's fine, right?
Yeah.
Because we're going to get stories that we've never seen before and stuff like that. And I really hope it's good. It looks good. So but I'm trying to remain cautiously optimistic.
Yes,
here.
that's same idea. Same idea. It's a series Mike should watch, right? You'll be on that one, right?
I'll give it a look. I did predict it will be disappointing, but I'll check it out, I guess.
I mean, at least you know that Amazon's gonna throw a lot of money at it.
Yes.
So there's that.
It's
Oh
the
yeah,
only-
big budgets.
The only Fallout 5 we'll see for the next 15 years anyway, so might as
Probably.
well look at it.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
yeah, as far as what like the hopes for it, what it's gonna be is it's there with like the look of it, the trailers and everything. I'm excited because like
Yeah.
the thing is though, trailers like it can
you're
sucker
seeing the
punch you.
you're seeing. Oh my god! Don't remind me, please. Don't remind me that one. But you're seeing the best version of it. That's what you're
Mhm.
getting. You're getting the cut. Usually, you're getting a good cut. Now, sometimes
Right.
they don't cut them well, but you're getting the best cut.
Like, what's some of the best trailers and some of the worst trailers that have been like for the
That's-
best movies and the worst movies? You know, that's
That would be interesting conversation for us to have one.
and
day on
like
this
first
one.
trailer that comes to mind is best like trailer I've seen in a long time is Wakanda Forever. That trailer just hit like really hard.
Yeah, that was a good trailer.
Yeah, that was a
The
very good
music
trailer.
and everything, that was really great. But as far as like bad trailers for good movies or good trailers for bad movies, oh, that'd be interesting.
It'd be interesting to go back and look at that and the history of it. So we'll have to do that sometime.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And I
I didn't put it on the news, but I think
looking.
House of Dragon season 2 confirmed for June.
It was the window, right? They give a window. They give a date.
And then also Rings of Power season 2 apparently is later. this
Yeah,
year,
it's
too,
coming.
Oh, that's
which
cool.
Was a surprise because I wasn't sure if they committed to a second season.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Well,
good enough.
Yeah, and they haven't officially greenlit the Dune, the Messiah, but their producer was talking about how they're coming up with a script. Like it basically said it's confirmed. So if you're wondering if there's gonna be a third film, yeah, there's gonna be a third film. So
Also, Liam Neeson is cast in the Naked Gun.
I did see that. I'm excited for that. I'm sorry, but that works.
Naked Gun.
Yes, but with Liam Neeson.
Oh.
That's- All he's got to do is play that straight edge with the comedy around him. That's perfect. That is perfect.
No, I thought it was actually pretty good casting for it.
Yeah,
It'll
I
be
think
interesting
so
to
too.
see what kind of movie they make because they don't really make movies like Naked Gun
No,
anymore.
and
So
I think
you
it's
gotta be
badly
so-
needed. Like it's
Over
badly needed.
theaters? This isn't like a
No,
direct to streaming kind of thing.
No, I think it'll be theaters. I think it's
it's
theatrical.
it's gonna be July 15th, 2025, Paramount.
That
I don't know.
is quite interesting.
It's gonna be interesting because like now today's like PC like like sensitive you have to be. It's gonna be because there's a lot of jokes in there that will not fly today.
Not anymore, but it'd be interesting to see how they
They should.
adapt it.
You know what they should do? They should bring back OJ. Just cast him.
That's not.
Bring him back.
No
OJ.
chance. Not a chance.
No.
So
What's wrong?
no.
Well, you're
But,
getting rid of Leslie Nielsen.
Is he in jail still?
Yeah, unfortunately, Leslie Nielsen's not
Yeah,
around
rest
with
in
us anymore.
peace.
Yeah, but I'm excited for that though. When I saw that news, it's like that works for some reason. So we'll see. Hope it works. But, all right, that's gonna wrap up the movie cast. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. Stay tuned. Gamecast is coming up next. We're gonna see you guys on Twitch again, live Tuesday nights, YouTube, all the content over there. So subscribe, and we'll see you on the Gamecast. We are out.